dance. Like Sundays in Congo Square in New Orleans. Like it was the only day of the week when we were allowed to tell our own feet which way to move. And the rhythm in the music was the only beat we were submissive to. The punishment was feeling the snare tear through the flesh in our backs, opening them up like fresh cuts, exposing our bloody souls. Sweat dripping down our spines, forming slippery wade in the water puddles beneath our feet, reminding us of what it felt like to run away, but at the same time, what it feels like to be free. And those whose bodies couldn't quite weather the journey, hid with backs pressed against walls, masquerading as sycamore trees, silently praying they wouldn't be sniffed out by the DJ or MC, left with no other choice but to surrender by waving hands in the air like they were summoning the ancestors for assistance, like pop the lock and break the chains we wore came with skeleton keys, y'all. That we used to turn the music way up on boom boxes until the speakers grew into pulsating black fists, echoing our fight to the finish line with each boom, boom, bass line. See, we used to dance as if we flatlined if we didn't. Like life on the plantation was worse than death because there, our bodies did not belong to us anymore. And what's a life with nobody to share it with or nobody to carry it? So we decided to tuck ours deep into our heels so that each time our feet hit the ground, we could still feel what it was like to live. Nice. We gathered up the remnants of our motherland rhythm and scratched them into records, just so we can have on record the place of our origin. See, dancing for us was more than just choreographed movements. We even did it when we had no music, because we had absolutely nothing left to lose if we did, but everything to lose if we didn't. So we gave it all we had, like our breasts were the only things we could give to our children. See, we took them back and shook them along with the entire continent we had tucked into our backsides and the Ivory Coast resting on our hips. That's why they dip the way they do. Like they burn up pots of conjured up elixirs to poison master and mistress. Hide the evidence in the rhythm where white folk can't find it, so there be no witness. See, we used to dance, didn't mind getting down on the floor to show that we were one with the earth, yet still out of this planet rock, our bodies back and forth on our own accord to remind us that there was once a time when rope and wind used to do it for us, and our heads bobbing wouldn't let us forget how badly our feet wished to touch the ground, like Adidas dangling from telephone lines with no life left inside. So we used to plug into lampposts to resuscitate ourselves back into knowledge of self, back like remembering our roots from a tribe called Quest, back like when we were in Africa. Bambada, boomada, boomada, boomada. See, it was that rhythm, that beat which we were enslaved to that forced us to move, and we never, ever wasted time worrying about the steps because they took us over 500 years to perfect.